Here's a good story. A good friend of mine was filling in for F&I at a dealership to help out. He got 3 deals during the day and he sold nothing. And he's a very good salesperson and a great F&I manager. I asked him what happened. He said every deal was a skinny front end and the customers were not in any mood to discuss finance by the time they got to me. I'm not Superman, you know. Well, you know what? Who is? If F&I is going to get $90 bumps in F&I and $3,000 to $4,000 packages of products on cash customers, everyone involved in that sales process needs to be on the same page. So we talked a little bit more and identified the problem. The problem was he was allowing unhappy customers into his F&I office. Now, since he was actually filling in as a favor at the dealership, it technically wasn't his F&I office. But nevertheless, the problem still exists at that dealership and it needs a solution, and it needs a solution fast. Now, why were the customers unhappy if they were getting such great deals on their vehicles? My friend was working behind a sales department and a sales desk that were openly frustrated with their customers when the customers wouldn't let them make profit on them on the front end. Now, let's consider the wisdom of the salespeople and the sales manager's reaction to those customers for a few moments. As the salespeople and sales managers openly aired their irritation and frustration because the customer had negotiated a better deal than the desk did, they lost several times over, not just that front-end gross. They lost the F&I income they could have participated in. They lost that particular customer's repeat business later. They lost that particular customer's referrals. And they lost their day forever. They spent their day having a bad one, focused on their mini commission vouchers instead of a great one, making new friends, personal relationships that could last and bring them more profits later, and just enjoying their time with their customers. And what's worse, they can never get that day back again. Ouch, I mean, that really hurts. They proved by their actions. All they cared about was their commissions. And the customers responded accordingly and carried to the finance department their opinions of the sales department. So here's the deal. As a salesperson in a desk-controlled store, you don't decide the gross on the deal, and you don't have to. The desk does. That's a great position to be in when selling. Salespeople and sales managers should consider all of the advantages for being happy when you make a large commission and forcing yourself to be even happier when you make a mini. Now, it's not going to be natural, so you are going to have to force yourself to change your thinking. So why do I say you have to be happier on a mini deal? Well, it's because if you're not, you can't make up for that mini commission by getting spiffed or paid on F&I products if F&I can't sell anything because you muddied the water with your bad attitude. And if you send your customers to F&I believing you don't give a hoot about them and all you care about is your commission, they're going to project that same impression you gave them right over to the F&I manager. Then what can the F&I manager really do for you? On the other hand, if you are visibly happy for a customer that negotiated a great deal for themselves, which resulted in a mini commission for you, then you are still in control and you will be able to increase your income by getting that customer in a good frame of mind so they will consider protecting their investment with F&I services, to which there are no valid objections. If you are visibly happy for your new friends, your customers, that handed you a mini voucher for your services that day, you're in control and can cause the customer to want to send you one of their friends so they can get a great deal too, or come back and get another car from you later at the same great terms again. Now, the first car sale, whether it is a pounder or a mini, is just the beginning of the relationship you can have with this customer and the beginning of all the business you and the store can do with this customer, especially if they got a great deal on the first one. So, what are you going to do to get your mind straightened out so that you can be happy with all customers and situations and thereby make a lot more of those big commissions you like and then be even more ecstatic when you make a mini? Well, there's only one way I can think of. Here it is. Decide before you meet the next person that you're going to love them no matter what and help them get the best deal possible while trusting your desk manager to hold as much gross as possible as you build up the value of your product and your services by focusing on forming a personal relationship with your customer and then just serve them. If you're in sales or you're an F&I manager and want to help your salespeople, and you want to know how to do this more effectively and make a lot more deals with a lot more gross profit in them, attend the College of Automotive Management online professional sales, desking, and negotiating courses as soon as possible. Then, if your customer does get a great deal and you get a mini, as long as you're focusing on them and their needs, you can be very excited for your friends and make it crystal clear to them you are happy for them. That will dramatically increase your income on that deal now and in the future, because when happy customers go into F&I, they buy a lot of F&I products. And odds are you get paid a percentage or a spiff on those products. If not, that might be something to discuss for all the reasons mentioned herein. Now, when happy customers leave F&I, they are great prospects for referrals and repeat business. That's more car sales for you if you built a personal relationship with that customer versus sulked and showed your agitation when they negotiated away your pounder. 100% CSI has to become the goal and objective of everyone on every deal, no matter how much commission you make, so that you can make more commission. I know it sounds backwards, but that's just the way it works. If CSI is not everyone's number one priority with every customer before they go to F&I, then thousands and thousands of dollars a month will walk right out that door. Millions over the course of a year. There is no other way to make more money than being a genuine friend to everyone, which is selling the most valuable asset at the dealership, which is you and your friendship, by following a solid sales process that builds value in your product and ensuring every customer is happy and understands their options and deal terms completely before they go to F&I. Then they can become even happier when they come out of F&I because they bought a big package of F&I protection for everyone's benefit. You see, unlike buying a car, there are no valid objections to F&I products when priced right. If you're an F&I manager watching this, one of your first priorities is to ensure you have a fair maximum price on every product and it doesn't change for customers with bad credit or customers that may be ignorant. Give your salespeople confidence you're there to take care of their customers and protect them and not lay them away by jamming products or selling products they don't need or know they even purchased. F&I products can and should be sold to cash customers, short-term lease customers, and good credit customers, as well as bad credit customers in all cases. Getting as close to 100% product penetration as humanly possible makes everyone in the store more money and ensures repeat business. When customers lose cars or have major losses and they are covered or they're given the funds they need to replace the vehicle, the salesperson can do business again if they developed a personal relationship with their customer during or after the first sale. And those are the hottest leads a salesperson can get. For example, if someone's car is totaled and they filed a gap claim, or their car is stolen and they filed a theft claim, that lead can be given to the salesperson who sold the car as the claims are filed. All F&I has to do is get with their administrators and set up the procedure to be notified when a claim is filed. Filed, not paid. I mean when it's first filed, so the salesperson can be the very first person to call that customer and tell them they are sorry for their loss and offer to help them get a replacement conveniently. In fact, if you are the F&I manager, stop what you're doing right now and get that done for your salespeople if it's not done already. Then finish this sales meeting. Okay, and here's great information for the salespeople. Salespeople can close more deals by being fully aware of the benefits of your F&I products. I mean, how much easier is it to sell a vehicle and close a tight deal when the customer can be advised that, hey, listen, if this vehicle ever has any major mechanical problems for the next few years, we can fix it for free. Be sure to ask the business manager how. Or, if this vehicle ever gets a windshield crack or a door ding or a flat tire from a road hazard or a rim damage from a road hazard, or you lose this $400 key, we can fix all of that for you for free in the future to make it easier for you to make a decision and afford this vehicle today. Be sure to ask the business manager how. Or this one. If you ever are unable to work for more than a couple of weeks at any given time due to a major sickness or even because you got the flu, we can get your payments suspended or even paid for you for free. Be sure to ask the business manager how. By removing common customer concerns regarding the certainty of future expenses and the costs that come with vehicle ownership, salespeople can obtain higher monthly payment commitments and close a higher percentage of deals today if the customer has a personal relationship with their salesperson and therefore trusts the salesperson and what they recommend. So this is important. If F&I is committed to only charging fair prices for all products to all of the customers, including customers that pay cash or have severe credit issues, then you can be confident you're making good recommendations as a salesperson that can only benefit the customer, and they will be protected as promised and have the financial help they need when they need it. So salespeople and desk managers, be smart. Educate yourself on the entire sales process, including F&I products and their benefits to the customer. Stay in your role as a salesperson and don't discuss finance terms, figures, or costs while selling the vehicle. Instead, sell your friendship by being a true friend with the customer and help them get the best deal possible while trusting your desk manager and F&I manager to do their jobs well and hold or increase the gross profits for you. And most of all, smile when your customers negotiate with you. If they agree to pay you more than they would pay someone else for the same product because they like you, you earned it. That is evidence you have developed a personal relationship and can continue to do business with that customer in the future. If they won't pay you more, but will pay you the same, you still win. You're doing business today. And you can keep communicating with your customer after the sale and continue to work on developing that personal relationship. If you have to beat someone else's price because you haven't become a good enough friend to get the business with all else being equal, then recognize the fact for what it is. Continue to smile, make the deal, and keep working on being a friend until you develop that friendship. F&I can take over from where you left off and help the customer understand you want to be their friend and you want them to be happy and you want that to be permanent. By working together, F&I can help increase profits, help you obtain referrals from all customers, and put customers in the right frame of mind so you can again see them as a repeat buyer. Be genuinely happy for your new friends. As you do this, your front-end grosses will go way up. Just track it and you'll see. As for desk managers, can you think of a single advantage for torturing an ad customer or anyone that worked themselves into a no-profit deal? Let go of any pride causing that to happen if it does, and any greed that can't allow you to be happy when someone else gets a good deal, if that is how you feel sometimes, because we all do. And make some money for you and everyone around you. You're the leader there. Exemplify the attributes everyone else needs to have in order for you to increase your paycheck as well. Here's a good rule of thumb. Just do the opposite of whatever you feel like doing, and you're probably doing exactly the right thing. Ensure only happy customers are introduced to the F&I manager. Then the F&I manager can verify 100% sales department at CSI before the F&I process begins, and take it one step further and ask the customer if they're willing to refer their friends and relatives to their salesperson right off the bat and get an affirmative yes in writing. We have a form for this, and a copy of which is here displayed on the screen. Now this form can be used to verify 100% sales department CSI before the F&I process begins and allow sales and F&I to work together as a team to get all of the gross on every deal that should be obtained, all the repeat business you should obtain, and all the referrals you should acquire, and make every day a great day at work. So have a lot of fun.